Well, here we go. Pooch is on the scene, and I don't know. I'm trying to get something else turned down here. If it'll go down. Hopefully, y'all don't hear that echo. Don't be giving me that echo. I don't want to hear it. Dang it. Anyway, I don't hear it on my end. So if you folks could kindly let me know if you hear it, I'm going to probably move this sucker real quick. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Maybe. Just maybe that cleared it up. I had something just a tad too close to me here that it was giving me a little feedback. Kind of something that I got in my plans for tonight. But anyway, I see some of you folks are in here, as you can tell. Pretty is running just a hair late this evening. Y'all know real good that she's been trying to come up with a employee to pick up some of the work around there where she's at. And I think she's got her one. Of course, the young lady's doing it the right way. She had to give her 2-week notice prior to her last job commitment before she come over here to work with Pretty. And then of course, Pretty's going to have to train them as well, or train her, but maybe it'll be a lot smoother transition with this new young lady that's going to come to work with her. But anyway, she'll be here shortly. She says she'll probably come rolling in here around 7:30. So yeah, about 28 minutes. We'll see. But in the meantime, Pooch will try to keep you entertained and involved here as we go through until she arrives. But let me get on this list here before it keeps getting long. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Howdy, ma'am. Welcome in. Joe Fixit. How are you doing, sir? Welcome in. Appreciate you. There's Heather Landstrom. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us tonight. And Chris over at Texas Raider. Howdy, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. Troy Sutton. The man is in here as well. And finally, Troy got his hat in the mail that he won on a few weeks back live. And boy, it just amazes me at how long, because this isn't the first time that I've sent Troy something. And it's taken it about a week and a half, both times, to get to where he's at. Now, man, I kind of wanted to figure weather involved there a little bit, but maybe so. I'm not sure, but it takes that long for him to receive the package that we send him. But he did finally get his hat, and I know Kevin over at Hiking Jackie Boy got his a week before Troy got his. So anyway, James Hall, how are you, sir? There's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. How are you doing, Brian? Good to see you in here. And I liked your little Lazy Susan you made the other day. That was really nice. Really nice. Of course, you always make nice stuff. Very, very talented with the stuff you make by hand. And I know you're precise on it. If Brian's going to put it out, it's going to be right. That's for sure. Old Man King Homestead. How are you doing, Peter? Good to see you in here. Wanda Henry. How are you, ma'am? James Hall. How are you, sir? Old Man King. Arlene. Howdy, ma'am. Welcome in. Wanda Henry. Old Man King. Tim Mason. Howdy, sir. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Heather Landstrom. Scrolling on down, Arlene, Jennifer. Yep. All these fine folks in here. Wanda Henry. Old Man King. All you folks are chatting. There's Melinda Dobson. How are you doing, ma'am? Good to see you in here. Appreciate you. A lot of folks saying howdy still to each and one another. Appreciate it all. Let me get on down here. Whoop. I never can say that name, but Mitzi Del Luco. Welcome in, ma'am. I appreciate it. I'll get it right one day. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. Whoa, it's kind of jumped on me. Lacey Summers, welcome in. Appreciate you joining us in here. Thank you. Scrolling up. Boy, this chat all of a sudden jumped on me a little bit, but I'm not real good at keeping up with the chat in the first place, but I do my best. There's Sammy. Oh, Sammy, wife of Goat Days. David, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Hope you and David are doing well out there. Hope you all are doing well out there. We're trying to make it. The weather's been beautiful here in Texas. We had a bit of chance of thunderstorms last night, but it skirted right around us and went to the east. Some of those folks in the east got it pretty good. Now, maybe we'll get some more tomorrow because, you know, over here on this camp, Pooch and old Mammy has got their work cut out for them. Now, we've been, as y'all could tell from the videos that I've done this past week, where old Mammy and Pooch got out there and started the raised garden bed. We got the dirt and the plants into that stuff. And then another video is where I assembled those raised garden beds. That's pretty good too. We've got those. And I've even got more to build of those raised garden beds. Old Mammy, she had them delivered and Pooch has got to assemble. But along with that, we got about 4 yards of dirt sitting out there that old Mammy had brought in. And it's good mushroom compost. And I believe it was lime. I forgot. Loam. Might have been loam. That's going to be the bottom base of these here raised garden beds. And the cool thing about it is that Jennifer Ocean Homestead invited us to be a part of a collab that she's hosting. Growing Groceries, or hashtag Growing Groceries 2025. Now I've got my seeds. I got to get on a video and start producing videos of getting that all involved and going. Now, hopefully, we'll manage to be able to grow something out here. I don't want to disappoint any of these folks that might be involved in that hashtag 2025 or hashtag Growing Groceries 2025, but we're going to give it a try. That's for sure. Definitely going to put old Mammy's green thumb to it. So, but yeah, it's going to be fun. There it is right there. There is a playlist. I've got my seeds. I've got the stuff I'm going to use to get started with it. So my video's coming to start Pretty and Pooch off with this. So we'll get it in there going here pretty quick. But if you folks haven't known about it or don't know about it, be sure and follow up with Jennifer Ocean Homestead because she is the host. And I'm not quite sure how many other channels are involved in it, but she listed it right there. Growing Groceries hashtag 2025. There is a playlist. And Pooch will be in there soon with his little offering that he's going to do. I hope it does well. It's going to be fun regardless. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting. But anyway, the weather's been good here. Pooch has been working a lot. And Friday, I'm taking off Friday. I've had enough. It's this time of the year. I wished I'd have taken a week for some spring break holidays, but I didn't. But I got to. It's getting to me. I need the time off. I've got to start using some of that time too. Although we got some upcoming meetups coming. The Lake 10 Killer meetup, which Pretty Pooch plan on showing up at. Don't think, well, I already know. We're not going to be able to get a place and camp out up there, but we're going to show up there just so we can be able to visit with everybody, all those folks that are coming. But then we'll be headed in May. Pooch is. Pretty's got another engagement going on. We'll be headed up in May to the Mid-America YouTube meetup. There's PSV Odyssey. Howdy, Paul. Appreciate you joining in here. Appreciate it, sir. But yeah, so I'm definitely I'm booked and ready for that one. So I'm ready to go up there for that one. That's going to be fun times too. Evelyn Newman, I saw you pass through in there. Howdy, ma'am. Good to see you in here as well. But other than that, man, it's just been crazy work for me and definitely crazy work for Pretty. We've both been just embattled with work. And I know Pretty's ready for a break. And when we were talking about the Lake 10 Killer meetup, which I do need to give her the dates because she's just going to let hopefully the young ladies in there and it's got a little bit of a handle on it. But I know Pretty's ready for a break too. So, see, what was that one? Dinosaur 829. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you joining us here. Lacey. Oh, yeah. Lacey Summers. But again, Pretty will be rolling in here in about 7:30. But I figured during this time that we're probably waiting on Pretty to get in here, we may go take a little scouting around outside around what we got going on out here, just so y'all can see that old Mammy and Pooch is involved. We're getting the ducks in a row, and we're going to be ready for some of this. Take some time off. The days following. Yeah, well, I know I've got those days off, Brian, but that's a vital part of my job, that I've got stuff coming and going to be happening around that time. I'm going to try to get off a couple days for sure, but I do know that I've got some job related things coming up during that time. Scrolling through, make sure we're not missing anybody, but that's why. And I don't know if you're still hearing that echoing, but that's what Pooch has got his extra camera going so he can snatch and grow, and we can go outside and walk around and take a look at this scene out here that is in the works. And I'm hoping we're not too late. We are getting a little bit of a late start, but it's going to be all right. I think we're going to be good. It's going to work out fine for us. I'm just excited to give it a shot and try. But anyway, I'm going to reach over here. I'm going to grab this other camera, and we're going to take us a little tour around the camp that we got going on. So let's go. I'm going to bring this camera in. Ooh, now I'm hearing it. Let's get this one over. Or do I need to mute it? Probably need to mute it for right now. And let's see. Let's go and see. This is going to work for me. I want it to. This ain't the screen I want right here. And you can tell I'm new at it, so I'm playing with buttons. Ain't none of this screen working. Now, this ain't cool. I was really wanting to go out here and do this. But now part of it's working, but it ain't the way I want it to. Oh, let's go see. All right. I hope this works. I got to keep an eye on this thing to make sure that it is, just so we can I can keep it rolling. Now you can tell I've abandoned the other spot in there, but y'all let me know. I can see the chat a little bit, and we'll go over here and take a peek. I really didn't want to leave that screen like that, but it is what it is. All right. We're coming into my shop here, and being I can't see you without turning around, I'm just going to show it to you right there. Those are those two beds that Pooch put together that y'all watched. If you hadn't, go watch it. That wasn't that bad of putting those together either. And you know, they're like corrugated steel flower beds. They're not too heavy. They're just right. Oh, Mammy got some more that we'll be using in here. Now, of course, I got to assemble these things too, but these are 8 foot by 4 foot by 1 foot raised garden beds. Those ought to be pretty good size, I bet, because it was needing a place to put the watermelons. And yeah, that ought to be good timing too. And then we got two 4 foot circle beds I got to put together. And so Pooch is going to be out here in the shop putting stuff together here pretty quick. Now, I haven't brought my seeds out because that's going to be a part of my opening up and getting into the Growing Groceries 2025 with Jennifer Ocean Homestead. So that's going to be something totally different. But I do got my seed sprouting cups and my seed starter mix. And man, I got to get after it because, you know, the clock's ticking. It's the first of spring. So that's I definitely need to get on that and get that going. But we'll mosey out here to where we're placing all of these plots. And it's going to be kind of, I didn't want to leave this stuff in the sun all the time because I was real concerned about too much heat and too much sun. Because, man, it can bake and get after it out here. But I kind of placed it on the outer edge of the shade trees that pop up. And, of course, you know, you guys saw Pooch and old Mammy putting these things together out here. And we've got growth happening, too. Hopefully, y'all can see this stuff that's coming along and coming up. And I believe old Mammy got over here and got some, yeah, there's definitely stuff starting to sprout out in here as well. No, Mammy's been keeping it nice and watered, and we've still got a few things down there that are coming along. But if not both of us, one of us, I know, is going to be moving and shoving on a lot of dirt. Now check this out. That was a 50-50 mix of the mushroom soil as well as loam. So that's probably the loam, the base that we need to get in there on it. But how they pre-mixed it and dumped it the way they did, you know, Mammy was a little worried if that was going to be enough because considering, but I think it's going to be plenty, actually. You know, we can always go buy a few more bags and throw in the top of these things. But I'm ready to get it going and see if we can grow some groceries. Hashtag Growing Groceries 2025. I'm hoping to. It'll be fun times, and this will be our first garden attempt out here, and it'll be good. I think Pretty's wanting to turn the place into a homestead, so maybe Pooch can retire and it can be the Pretty and Pooch homestead. I doubt it. I ain't got no time for all that. Pretty Pooch got to stay busy with other stuff, but we made that little tour. Now we'll get us back in our same scenario and try to get changed over without causing too much of a ruckus here. Let's see if we can do that. Now I can kill this thing, but I'm going to remove this. Turn the mic on. I'm going to say goodbye to this one. Put that away. Oh, I still hear it on here. Get me out of here. I probably got to boot myself off. Oh, get out of here, Pooch. I don't need you in here no more. I want you to exit. There. Maybe that works. Maybe that works. All right. Now I got to get back where I can hear you. There we go. Now I do want to take this. Oh, I think I got it out of here. It's gone. Good, good. Yep. Hit the thumbs up for us here. Let me go back up in here and see just how many of these folks or what I might have missed. May not have missed much of nothing. I hope I'm still connected with you guys. It looks like I am. Lori's prepping for heaven. How are you, ma'am? Welcome in. MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. How are you folks? They'll be coming up shortly right after us. Going back just a hair and make sure I didn't miss nobody in here. When I decided to take my little outside tour, take y'all on an outside tour, I knew I should have maybe started this thing on the phone and brought myself in on this one, but it is what it is. You know, you go live on that phone and it's hard to read the chat until you, and I didn't want to carry a phone around in my hand while I was trying to talk to you guys. All right. I think I'm at close to where I was. Love those raised beds. Well, thank you. Yep. They're pretty cool, actually. Not bad to put together either. He's almost a farmer now. Just needs some good. I got some jean overalls, and I'm pretty sure I'll wear them things. Yep, I'm pretty sure I will wear those things. Going back. I know I missed out a few folks, but I can't keep up. You ain't kidding. That's me. I have a hard time keeping up too. Just watching this thing. It throws me off. Pooch is more of a talker. Now he can ramble and talk, but when he's trying to watch the chat too and keep up with it, it throws his train and way of thinking way off. And that's why I like when Pretty's here to watch the chat and kind of keep us both engaged with all of it. All right. Did you get it worked out, Jan? Uh-oh. Wonder what Jan was, wonder what you was working on. Hope all of y'all are okay. Scrolling through here. I watched it. Pooch must have watched those 2 videos that I did. They were pretty fun, but yep, I'll be making some more on the gardening scene. Definitely. Oh, Mammy make buttermilk pie. You know, old Mammy's never made buttermilk pie. I bet she would if I asked her to. And I would think she's in here somewhere. So if you're listening, old Mammy, have you ever made buttermilk pie? I don't recall you making any, but it's probably good. Simply Jan Homestead. Howdy, ma'am. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Looking great. Well, it's just getting started. Got a lot of work to do. I'll be toting that wheelbarrow here and tomorrow evening. Well, no, tomorrow evening I'm probably going to do my seed planting in my starter pots. And if I get done with that quick enough, I may shovel a few loads of dirt, but I know Friday is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be moving that dirt. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm going to be putting together the other raised beds and shoveling dirt. So I'll be doing both of it. I got to get them built up until at least all that dirt's gone. I got to get them in something. Can't just let it sit out there in the yard. But hopefully. And I definitely want to do it before the rain gets a hold of it, because if the rain gets it, it's going to be even heavier. Got manure for the garden, Poochie? Linda Peterson says. I don't have any. We were told that mushroom organic soil was probably top of the best that you could get for a garden. So we're going to go with that. But that doesn't mean if we're running low by the time we get these other beds filled up, that I won't go buy some bagged manure to put on top of it. or however I see it need to do it, muted. I was muted. Okay. Well, okay. I hope I wasn't muted. I don't know how far back that was. 5x5. Thank you, ma'am. LOL. Hey there, Brian. Oh, that's folks still chatting. Hit thumbs up. Please do. Appreciate it if you would. Hit those thumbs up. Usually I could see the folks that are in here, but I don't see them right now. Audio is great. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. Audio great. That must have been when I was headed outside. Bibbs, Poochie. I keep putting my fingers on these things. And I don't know if that's a sign or not. I kind of hope it is, but I've got my Texas Lotto and my Powerball and my Texas two-step tickets here. So who knows? Might hit the jackpot and I might retire early. That would be nice. It would be nice. That would be good, actually, because I would retire real quick. Making it home. Howdy, howdy. How are you folks? Good to see y'all in here. Yes, ma'am. We'll be at 10 Killer. Like I said, we won't be staying in the grounds because Pretty Pooch is going to have to make it a day trip or a quick weekend trip there and back. But we are going to come, and I look forward to it because some folks that are going to be at that meetup are not going to be at the Mid-America meetup. So we want to try to be able to catch everybody. So we're going to just ride up there, get up there probably Friday night, and then show up in the grounds on Saturday to hang out with everybody. And that evening, either we'll go stay at the hotel and hook them Sunday or hook them home that evening. Probably stay in a hotel, then hook them home Sunday. But we definitely I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you folks for sure. Making all you folks talking, Linda. I'm really excited to see what we can grow out here. Pooch, and I'm really wanting salad stuff, and probably make hot sauce. And something I started craving yesterday. Old Mammy made a dish, and then she had this French loaf bread, and all I could start thinking about was bruschetta. Bruschetta with the tomatoes and the cheese and the olive oil and all of the parsley. Man, I love bruschetta. I make a meal out of that stuff any day. Pretty Pooch just saw when I come in earlier that I had been unsubscribed and my wrench is gone. What the heck? I wonder how that happened. YouTube doing YouTube things again. Well, I hate hearing that. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes YouTube has done so many changes lately, and I would get now to be honest, I don't have any notifications on my phone because I get so much other type of notification stuff on my work phone or on just I can't handle too many ding, ding, dings and all of that. But I've noticed lately that some of the channels I do watch, that stuff's not popping up in my queue. Usually I log on. Oh, somebody's got a new video out. So-and-so's got, and I can go, I've been seeing all these other channels that I have no clue who they are or what they're doing, but I probably need to go through my list and make sure I'm still subscribed to a lot of folks. But I just go to them and watch them most of the time. That's what I do. It's how I work. I can't handle all the notifications. It just irritates me to no end. But let me get over there in my own video here and see if I can't fix that wrench for making it home. I've noticed too lately that I'm not as savvy as I thought I was with all this technology. Used to, I'd figure it out pretty quick or I was on top of it. But now that old timers is setting in, I'm finding it a little more difficult and the patience ain't quite there for me to sit there and try to figure something out. Now I'm starting to know how my old mammy and my pappy feels when they're trying to figure something out, because it's very, very irritating. And I'll just wind up chucking the phone across the room. Man, why my live's not even showing up right now? Or is it? No, it's not showing up. I don't know why I can't even get into it. See, YouTube's playing tricks on me, but I will make that right. If Pretty was here, she could be able to watch it. And speaking of, I see her pulling up the drive out there right now. So she's a coming. Pretty Pooch, we have an official banner for our meetup. It's amazing. Oh, cool. Well, that ought to be nice. I can't wait to see some of that stuff. I'm kind of in the dark actually, because I ain't really had time to watch and see much of anything, tell you the truth. And I think I heard correct. Troy Sutton. Is Troy Sutton going to be at these meetups, or at least one of them? I look forward to seeing him. Look forward to meeting him finally, because a lot of these folks, I don't know them, never met them personally. And I like to meet and know the folks that are always in and watching our videos or commenting and all of that. So scrolling down here, still hit the thumbs up, ring that back. Yeah. You folks that do subscribe and like to be notified, hit that bell, hit the notification. And there's Kevin, hiking with Jackie Boy. How are you, sir? Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Going on down here, boy, Mike and Terry's in. Yep, they're still in here chatting away. Appreciate you folks in here and keeping up with the folks, making it home. Yeah, Pretty will be in here any minute, and I'll get her to hit the live so I can correct that wrench on there for making it home. Look at there. Y'all hear the door slamming?
No lights.
No lights, no nothing. Pooch was in a frantic state of mind when he got out here. No, it wasn't. Well, those wouldn't come on because I had another camera set up that I took an outside tour with everybody, kind of show them what's happening. Yeah. There's Leanne. How are you, ma'am? Welcome in here. But Pretty has showed up and she's wondering. Well, actually, the lanterns ran out of kerosene, so they're done. I'll have to get some more kerosene. And if maybe you can get in our live for me in a minute, I need to correct something with one of our mods in here. One of our mods actually said somehow they got unsubscribed, and with that, she lost her wrench.
Who's that?
Making it home. But I'm fixing to fix it real quick. Hopefully I am. Oh,
sorry.
What happened?
I hit my elbow.
Oh, okay.
What's happening? What's going on?
Everybody's doing good. I was telling everybody about our garden stuff that we was working on around here. Getting ready to.
Hi, Evelyn.
The Green Acres scene that's going on.
Yeah, too bad I work all day, every day. I can't do nothing, but I'll harvest. Is that the right word?
Yeah, baby can harvest and make salads.
Heck yeah. Hi, Leanne. But pretty much, hi, Linda.
What the heck?
Hi, everybody.
None of this is like it used to be. I can't make them a mod in here.
Well,
I was trying to get Lauren back into a moderator mode. Is it working for you? But I also told them how what is it, a week away now when your new hire will start?
Yes, April 7th. Is that next week?
April 7th?
Yeah, that's next week. Probably take me a couple of weeks to get her trained because she can't get to work till 2. So
either way, I'm sure you're ready to have that extra hand.
I'm so ready, y'all. I am so
and not just have the extra hand, but be able to have your normal time and days off and get a break and away from there. Rainy Ridge.
I'm sick of this.
Howdy.
Okay, let me see.
There's Barton's RVing. Hey, Donnie, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you in here. I don't think you can do it on there. I'll have to try it on this one.
Oh, wait.
I'll get it fixed here directly. I've caused enough chaos with me trying to stroll. I was trying to take them on a little outside tour, and I got the camera phone working, and I had it in here, but I couldn't make it to where it was on the screen by itself. And so I was like, dang it, I knew I should have started it, but it worked out good enough. I think people got to see what Pooch was doing out there. So
hi, James. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Dana. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, hi.
How's Tim?
Tim was in here a bit ago, but howdy, Dana. It's my first time to see you.
Rainy Ridge. Barton's RVing.
Yep, good old Donnie.
There's Lori. Hi, Lori. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Lori. Lori Carp. I hadn't seen her yet. Welcome in here, man.
Prepping for heaven.
Oh, Lori's
Sorry.
prepping. Well, good to see you in here, Lori. I didn't see her either, so but I'm glad you're in here. All right. I'm gonna get over here real quick and see if I can't fix this.
Oh,
Baby
man.
tired, poop deck?
Yep, it's long days for me. Long days. But
Yeah.
okay.
I know. But the good thing is once we go off our live and go in, we get to go in there and chow down on stuff.
I need to go see my puppies and
yeah, the puppy's been waiting.
Yeah, I heard them barking. I felt bad coming straight in here, not saying hi.
Well, you know they're always waiting for us to get in there.
But anyway, what's going on? What's everybody doing? What's going on? Are you off Friday?
I'm off Friday.
Oh,
I am
that's
taking
good.
Friday off to take care of some stuff around and try to get caught up with what's going on out there. Cause you know, I'll be assembling and moving. I'll leave a shovel and wheelbarrow for you to come home and help me in the evening.
Yeah, well, that'll be it. 7 o'clock, 7:30. Friday's our daughter's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
She'll be 25.
Friday is Little's birthday. And then Saturday is Pretty's birthday, the 29th.
Yep.
What's baby?
Hi, Brian.
We're going to go have dinner with the family and all and do stuff. And we're going to eat. That's for sure.
Heck yeah. Can't wait to eat.
And has baby thought of anything she wants for her birthday? I got to surprise her.
Money.
Baby always wants money though.
Yeah, I want money.
I need to get you something cool that you like.
I'll
surprise you with something
cool that I like with money. Let's see. Dana says, hanging in there. We go back to the hospital the week before Tim Killer. Just cooked him chicken, cabbage, taters with sausage and peppers. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Thanks. Thank you for the birthday.
I hope his
wishes.
trip to the doctor is.
Leanne says she liked the garden video with you and your mom. Yeah, they are pretty
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, Johnny. Happy birthday to you. I know it's.
Hey, Johnny, how are you, sir?
Yours was a few days ago. Or
His
whatnot.
was.
Yeah, I just work all day, every day, so I don't really have time to.
Yeah, here lately you do
any kind of gardening or anything like that. But Pooch is going to be canning and turning this.
I don't know about canning. I'm going to be eating it. It's going to be grow and eat.
Yeah, grow and eat.
And making hot sauce, hopefully. And of course, hopefully the jalapeno peppers come through so we can have not just hot sauce, but jalapeno stuffed bacon wrap peppers.
Who's going to make the hot sauce?
I thought you were.
Oh. What are you talking about? Hot sauce?
Because I want some hot sauce. I want some homemade hot sauce from this here camp. Pooch's hot sauce.
Well, I hope everything grows. And
Pico de gallo and all of that. Yeah. And a lot of the herbs are growing and sprouting out there.
I saw the little sprouts.
So yeah, we definitely, and tomatoes. Now tell me, folks that grow tomatoes, do you folks grow them in a bucket?
Hi, Mike and Terry.
You grow them in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, because that's kind of the mindset that I had, putting them in a bucket with one of those little vine things you put over it, trellis for it to grow up in there. I mean, that's how I was thinking of doing it. Yeah, Pooch sauce. That's right. Pooch sauce. But that's my plan. I have to do my hardest. Can't chat. Oh.
He's got his ribs in his hands.
Yeah. Oh, he's eating ribs, probably.
Lauren said they do fine in a bucket.
Okay, great.
The more root space, the better. 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, I wish I could fix her deal here for some reason. I can't even get in and watch us in here. For some reason, it won't let me get in and watch it. But that happens to me all the time after we do a live. I go to want to watch it and I can't get in it to watch it.
I'll fix it.
Well, I've tried it on your phone and it didn't work.
Yeah, but it wasn't. You weren't in there.
What was I in?
Well,
So even trying to get into the content type.
wait, who is it that needs to
making it home, Lauren? Maybe the pop. Nope. See, it's not showing up in. Maybe because I'm the creator of it, and it's just not going to allow me to do it until it processes its way through. Most likely, you should have been able to tap the chat next to her and make her a mod.
No, but I'm not logged in as Pretty Pooch. I'm in mine.
Oh,
that's why. So, but
maybe I got to unsubscribe.
When
from
I go to
myself
switch
too.
account, it doesn't even offer me the Pretty Pooch account no more.
Now, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Let me see. Let me mess it up more for you.
Oh, because I was under T.Ross at Full Blown Country, so it.
But you still should have had access. Well, thunder. All this stuff, rigmarole. YouTube's making it hard just to be a YouTuber, actually, which we're not really YouTubers. We're just imposters. We think we are. We're not by any means, but it's fun. I like trying to be. Most definitely.
Here we go.
And also,
no.
I'm going to get out there and do my RV. I need to get pretty. I was telling them earlier that baby said when we want to go somewhere, just tell her, take the time off.
Yeah, but I got to know way ahead of time.
Well, you know about the 10 killer meetup that we're going to go up for the weekend.
But what day?
April 17th, 18th, and 19th, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got to figure that out.
Oh, get on it because folks are depending on us. There's folks depending on us to make it there.
I don't know about all that.
I'm doing tomatoes and buckets in the garden. Says Donnie. Okay. All right. I'm just, you want to grow so much, but yet you don't want to go overloading everything and wind up not having nothing come out. You could mail some of those over here, John. Uh-oh, yeah. Those ribs sound good. Man, I haven't smoked anything in the smoker in quite some time. It's been sitting out there on the porch. Now, I'll use the charcoal grill and the gas grill, but I haven't done anything in the smoker in quite some time. I need to do that. Like some ribs or a brisket or a pork butt. Pulled pork sounds good.
It's not let me do anything.
Okay, Mid-America's May 16th and 18th. And the 10 killer, did they post that? Oh, there we go. So yeah, baby needs to get on it and on the 10 killer and get that weekend off. Because I've already told them we're probably just going to make a weekend trip out of it. We're not going to be able to camp out up there, but we're going to drive up Friday, show up Saturday, hang out, and then probably kick it home Sunday too, but we won't be in the campgrounds with everybody. That's what we plan. It may be a drive up there Saturday, hang out, and come back home. But I sure want to get there. Our friends,
it's not letting me do anything.
Our friends over at 9 Acres Family Farms, those folks I know are going to be at 10 Killer, but they're not going to be able to make it to the Mid-America. So, and those are a couple folks that I really like to see. Love seeing Dale and Nana and Troy Sutton, whichever one of those he's going to be at. So that'll be a good time too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that all.
I don't know, but I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
A lot of folks got unsubscribed. I'll correct that making it home though later. So we'll get that squared away real quick.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Wait, because all these dates now I'm confused. Okay, so I need to take off the 25th through the 27th.
That's 8. Yeah, that's 10 killer. And you've already have an engagement for the May 16th and 18th. 25th. I'll be coming up there, that one, and camping in the grounds. I'll be solo. Might bring Woody. Woody might want to go. Hey, maybe old Mammy want to go. Well, Mammy want to camp?
Hey, Siri.
Either old Mammy camp or might have to bring one of the puppies. Nah, I won't do that because I don't want to be dealing with the puppy. I can only handle one of those. And if I did, it'd be the King and it'd be Mr. Mr. would be the one. Mr. might want to go, huh?
You don't.
I don't take care of him good enough. Do I?
You don't.
I wind up beating him before instead of take care of him.
Everyone, please like for Pretty and Pooch. Oh, thanks, Heather. Troy Sutton will be at Mid-America.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Wonder who I'm not going to get to see in May.
Troy Sutton.
He's going to Mid-America. Is that the?
Yep.
Oh. I'm confused. I don't even know what's happening. Hi, Wanda. Wanda Henry is here.
One of them they're calling 10 Killer.
Dana.
10 Killer meetup.
Dana said, bring her Yorkie to her. Remember, I was going to give her Lucy.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, I don't think I can handle this dog.
But now you can.
I love her so much. She's my little baby.
Yeah, Tiny's something else. She's a good one. Now that she's settled in and carved out her rank, but she's trying to move up to the top, isn't she?
She is. She's trying to move up, but they're all three at the top.
They're all three at the top, but Tiny tends to think that she's ruling the roost around here.
Oh my gosh.
And she does pretty much, actually, because Mr. He's so quiet. He just lets anything happen. He don't care. He's scared, but he will rear up and let everybody know what for when she wants to. Mm-hmm. And she's good at it because Pretty gets on to her case for being mean.
Yeah, because she gets mean.
And Tiny just does Tiny. Tiny likes to bark and raise Cain, and she don't even know what she's barking at. But
yeah, she's just a baby.
And up in the middle of the night, trying to take us in and out. Pretty has to get up, take her outside.
Yeah, Pretty has to get up and take her outside.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing.
Yeah, he didn't know nothing.
I did know that time when you were gone, though, for some reason. Probably because she wouldn't shut up. And I finally thought, okay. And so I had to get up and let her out. That was the only, but she was the only one that went, too. Wasn't like all the others bailed out and barking and raising
what's
Cain.
Crazy is I'll let her out, and I'm fixing to go in at 7:48. She wakes me up, and I let her out, and then I ask the other dogs if they want to come out. You guys want to go out? Come on.
No.
And they don't. And then when I bring her back in, then they're at the door because they want to go out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But if I don't let them out, then I don't want to have to clean up anything.
As soon as she gets back in bed.
Yeah. As soon as I get back in bed, they want to get out.
Mr. comes over there. But that's just like when we're setting up.
Hi, Kentucky Bluegrass Living.
Howdy. But even when we're just sitting inside, you can get up and let one out, and the others don't even budge until you come back in and sit down and relax. And then that's when it's guaranteed. And then Mr. with his toys, he likes shoving them under the door to where he can't get them. And then he sits there and wails and barks until you get up to get it. And that's all he wants you to do is get up and get it.
Brian said Dexter doesn't get out of bed until I drag him out of bed. That's like Lucy. Once she gets back inside and she's snug. So the thing about Lucy is like she'll get up a couple of times during the night and I let her out. And then she'll come back and either snuggle with me or snuggle with Pooch. Mm-hmm. And then because she's been up and down 2 and 3 times during the night, then it's like a human. Then at 6:30, 7 o'clock, she's ready to snuggle for another hour. And I'm like, I got to get up now.
Yeah. And I get up.
Yes, they do. They definitely do become your babies for sure.
Uh-huh. But it's guaranteed you could sleep all night and Tiny is going to want snuggle time afterwards. She's got to get up come in there and sit in your lap and then get herself together before her day starts.
Wanda Henry said her dogs sleep until I get up, but then again, I get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We're getting close to that.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes now Mister will get up and come in there with me, but then he lays on the couch. And if Tiny comes in there, and of course I get up, come in the living room, make the coffee, get dressed, drink my coffee, and then Tiny's there wanting to have her snuggle time. Might go back in there and get in bed with baby.
Kevin said they're getting some good rain there today.
We avoided it.
And then Kentucky Bluegrass Living said to be careful. Let's see. Howdy, folks. Y'all be safe. Bad weather the next few days.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching it, but it's skirted right around us, actually. I think we might have a chance of rain tomorrow night into a little bit of Friday, but
Barton's RVing says Eden wakes up at midnight to pee and 7 a.m. to eat and pee.
Yeah. Now, Pretty's got our dogs on a routine too, because she gets home from work. She goes in and lets them out, comes in and feeds them, and then she tries to relax. And the minute she sits down to relax and feed them, then they want to go out again. And then get up in the morning, let them out.
One more, Lori.
Feed them, and then they got to go out again.
Sorry about that. I know, Lori. She said, don't do that, Tish. As soon as you yawned, I did too. Isn't that funny? They're contagious. Wanda Henry said the best part of the day is watching the sun come up, knowing I'm alive for another sunrise. Oh, that's so sweet.
Exactly.
That's so beautiful. That's true. Oh, Barton said it's been raining since 5 p.m. in Hondo.
Dang it. Yeah, that's where a bulk of that is down there. Hopefully you're not getting any hail.
That's so pretty, Wanda. I like that.
We don't need no hail around here.
I wish I had rain. Snowed again today. Wow, snowed.
Wow. Dang. Yeah. We need the rain, but I want to make sure we get the rain after I get that dirt moved.
Me too, Heather. Heather said she loves the sunrise and the sunset.
Yeah, I like them both. I like my coffee in the mornings with. I don't drink as much coffee as I used to, but I dang sure haven't been putting away the cold snacks. Cold snacks is kind of, I don't know. I've done pretty good, hadn't I? Is baby kind of surprised that I ain't been hankering?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like you said last week, I'm proud of you. Barton's RVing said no hell, Kerrville got it the other day.
Uh-oh. Speaking of Kerrville, being baby ain't been down there in a while either, huh?
We ain't done nothing.
No, we ain't done nothing.
All right, I'm going in to see the puppies and need to pee and all that.
It's 7:53, so we've almost been on here an hour, but being at Pretty's home and tired. Need to go in, need to eat. Because see, I like to wait for Pretty to get home to eat. I don't like eating without her.
But I told you not to wait.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's so late.
But it's not bad. I gotta be able to sit down and eat with my baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I am. Dang it, you guys. Pooch getting 10 killer dates wrong caused me to get rib all over my plate.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
Linda's yawning now.
Yeah, we're all yawning.
Yeah, I don't. Johnny, you might have to tomorrow night. You might need to re-announce the right dates because now we got everybody confused.
Yeah, everybody's confused.
Thank you, Barton RV. I'm tired. I'm hopping out. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, Evelyn. So
yeah, Evelyn's got it.
Evelyn's got it. So everybody, Evelyn's got it. 10 Killer Meetup, April 25th, 26th, and 27th, Cherokee Landing State Park, Park Hill, Oklahoma, Creek Shelter Pavilion. I'm tired. Thank you, Lori. You're so sweet.
Yep.
Jan's Simply Jan's meetup is June 6th through the 8th.
The heck, I didn't even. I'm about to look for that one too. Don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I sure need to look at it. But folks, we are going to get out of here early. She's yawning. Need to go in, get some chow. I'm starving. So we're going to cut out of here a few minutes early. Appreciate you folks joining us. Until next time, one day this week, I'll be getting my Growing Groceries 2025 video out. Thanks. Yeah. So look forward to that one. But anyway, guys, appreciate y'all joining us. Mike and Terry's next. MT Homestead. And then you're going to have Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. And then, of course, Peter, Old Man King Homestead, will close us out for the night. Appreciate all you folks. Talk to you again soon. Yes, sir.